Oh, welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Hello, Sagittarius. It's a welcoming in of you today. Thank you to all who have supported my channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate here today. Take what does and leave the rest. And maybe it resonates down the road. Keep it in mind. Here we go, Sagittarius, your message. King of Pentacles. A lot of success here for you. I say it like with a question mark. Why is that? I feel like things have been very slow where you've wanted to achieve. Now I think things pick up for you. That's why we're talking in a question mark, maybe. Something that's destined, fated for you. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. This slowing up energy, like something you've waited a long time to be successful at or be successful for you. Death in the reverse. Energy is certainly slowed uphill here. It's like going uphill. I started to say hill. Yeah, it's definitely something challenging. The energy is slow. It's like going up a steep hill. But you do have something very specific in mind that you want to be achieving. Yeah, I see it. The Six of Victories, the Six of Wands. Yeah, you definitely want achievement here. But it's like you're holding on to this little bit. And you want it to come in big, and it's just trickling in. It's very slow. What's the pace all about here, Spirit? We're getting a novel. I'll take it. Yeah, we're just getting a lot of cards in. I tend to take that because it doesn't happen all that much, but when it does, I feel like it's important. So you've got the Strength and the Five of Wands. Yeah, being asked to have the strength to endure. And you know that, but you're saying, look, I've endured a long, long time. When does this stop? Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Huge abundance here and the beginnings. And I feel like you're, just like when. I know this is meant to happen. When does it happen, though? When does the Tower hit? I feel like it's a good Tower. Out of this sense of Five of Pentacles, lack. I think you've been in lack for a long time, and you're like, when does this hit? I've done the work. When does this hit? Hello, High Priestess. That means, yeah, you like I said, you have an inkling, or this is meant for you. It's going to hit, but when? Why the long wait? The timeline is building up your strength. And you're saying, yeah, I feel like I'm even going on the other side of strength where the timeline is making me weak. Spirit says, think about that a lot more. Are you an impatient person? Are your expectations here of a timeline not realistic? There's something that you need to be enlightened by. And this is taking a time out and really thinking this situation through. Everybody who's involved, the angles here, are you really being truthful with your timeline here? Okay. Something about this slowing up action is making you strong. The Fool. And I feel like again, it's like no action is taking place, and I look the fool. Definitely Spirit is saying, don't worry about what others think of you. The most important part of this is what you think of yourself is all that matters. Hiding from me pretty good is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So that is not holding yourself back. And I'm hearing, some of you are hearing from others like in a sarcastic way. Oh, yeah, you always have high hopes and then nothing ever comes of it. Or what comes of it, Just remember, these people are maybe just worried about it coming in for you because you're a person who does make things happen. This is a rare time when things have slowed up. Maybe things are out of your control. But remember, it's building your character, and forget about what everybody else thinks. Ace of Wands, it's going to come in. It's going to be everything you had hoped for. You've got 2 aces here. I see beginnings, or you're just right on the cusp of this new beginning. Look back at this time that's been a little bit long or hard to endure as character building. And also, for many of you, a situation where Spirit is trying to say, forget about the deceit, 7 of Swords, forget about other people and what they think. You know, this has been a lesson for you to try and do that, to forget about what other people think of you. It's not important. You know, you are not connected to what other people think of you. It's what you think of you and what you're going after. And also, these derogatory comments and these people, they're not for you anyway. You have good intuition. You know this. So don't let what they think of you matter. They're not in your corner. Many of them will never be in your corner. So stop worrying about that. You know, okay, so sometimes that's easier said than done. But try and think of it logically like that. You know, if this person isn't in your corner, why would you ever care what they think? Okay? Or let's say that's really a hard concept. Let's think about it a different way. So-and-so is always, very derogatory. I know they're not my friend, but for some reason I just can't let it go what they think of me. Take that in stages. Meditate on that. Where is that coming from? Is that a personality trait that you grew up with? Is that like a best friend of yours when you were a child? Do you put up with a lot of people who aren't in your corner for some reason? Figure out what that is. Then try and see it from the perspective of how does that serve you? What are you getting out of that? And then I think when you can logically see through these things, or see these things for what they really are, it is easier to walk away from them, let these things go. But something about the logic helps. Yeah. Because you have a lot of people that admire you, and Spirit's saying those are the ones you focus in on. And a lot of people that you admire, and those are the ones that you focus in on, and try and get in those social settings where you can learn from those people that you admire so much. They have much to give you. You have, in turn, much to give others in the way of your knowledge and your experience. And that give and take, very important for your balance. I think you enjoy that. A big part of this message is not defending yourself against people who aren't in your corner anyway. Be transparent with yourself about where that's coming from. Really, really look at that. Let everything come out on that topic and keep following the trails. And, this may take a considerable amount of time, but do some work there. Why do you let them make you feel a certain way? Why do you allow this sense of I'm uninspired now? When you're it, you make big things happen. We saw the King of Pentacles. You're used to success, okay? This is maybe not that often that things don't come to you right away. But again, we did talk about the lesson and why the lesson needs to be learned. But what you don't see is luck is always on your side. I feel like you're very lucky and things have come in for you. Yeah. But you stay in things that are not for your highest good, relationships, and this worrying about people who aren't in your corner. You stay in that. And why is that? So a couple lessons here. Why is that? And also building character when things don't come in right away. Let's grab an oracle. Yin. Yeah, sit back and let a lot of these questions wash over you. Yin energy is feminine energy. Just let this information kind of wash over you. Try and get a bigger, better perspective on this, why this is, that you allow this energy to bother you that's not in your corner. Or why has the slowness, the slowing up really bothered you? Because it has been character building. But does it bother you because you're trying to impress people that they're not for you? Don't worry about impressing them. Don't worry about what they think. Round and round. Yeah, this is doing the same thing, round and round. Same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So Spirit, as I see in the cards, has given you different results. Has changed up the scene for you so that you could see. So Spirit was seeing that you weren't going to change up the scene. You want the same pattern, the same results to be looked at as successful by people who, really don't have your best interest at heart. So Spirit changed up the norm here, slowed things up so you'd build character, so you could see who was in your corner, who wasn't, who enjoyed things slowing up for you. Not in your corner. And also is asking you now to go a few steps further and ask yourself why that is. Why do you accept that? So Spirit has specifically, and Spirit will do this, which is wonderful. And when you're in the midst of it, sometimes aggravating, but then wonderful once you get on the other side and learn the lesson. Spirit has changed up something that's gone round and round and been the same thing, where you have, I think, with your good instincts, wanted a different outcome. Spirit's now made the different outcome so you can learn the lessons. That is your message, Sagittarius. I hope you found it helpful. If you have, please like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. This has been a good message. I hope you've enjoyed it.